Hey, good morning guys. Today there is only one word to describe Hershey, and that would be sloppy. It is wet and yucky and messy and not very nice at all. But we do get to do something fun today, which is go to the Hershey Story, which is Hershey's museum that tells the life of Milton Hershey and how the whole chocolate business came about. We're getting ready to walk in now, and we're going to do the upstairs museum tour, and then we get to go to the chocolate lab and make some chocolate. Welcome to the Hershey Story. Home squeaky. Okay, so as soon as you come in, we are greeted by this awesome mural painted by William Cochran, who's of Frederick, Maryland. He painted this mural for the Hershey Story. So that kind of represents Milton and Catherine Hershey's love for children and how they started the school for them, which we will talk more about later. But it's a beautiful mural. So it looks like Nutrageous is the featured candy right now.
In here, we're going to make a chocolate bar. We're going to also go to chocolate school so you guys can learn a little bit about chocolate, okay? You're going to make a bar that looks something like this. And if you really don't like strawberries or white chocolate, you can be a purist and make a milk chocolate bar. Write your name on there. You can take your chocolate on there. And or right on your table, that's what you're going to take your bar home in or out of here in, and you want the purple here.
My bag and my mold.
Okay.
Strawberries, white chocolate. Okay, so I first have to put a couple tablespoons of chocolate in the mold. Probably put a little bit more. Oh, I got a smiley face. Stamps. Come in here. I have to put my strawberries in.
Okay, how we doing? You're doing really good. Do you help at home in the kitchen?
Well, we do not very have chocolate.
You don't make chocolate at
Nice.
home?
White and chocolate buttons.
What do you make? You make brownies? Okay. So that's a big
I'm good.
difference.
I'm very good at making chocolate bars.
Okay, your military. Thank you.
So now it's all done, and it will go off into the fridge, the freezer, so it'll harden, and I can eat it later. They told me to eat the rest of the chocolate that I didn't use. Okay. Yummy. Mission accomplished.
But they are considered.
Gonna try some nibs.
Very high in if you do and you want to be a little healthy with your chocolate, you can actually buy them in a health food store, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Wegmans, and Amazon sells them online. So we take these nibs.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can use a sticker to seal your bag.
Oh, thanks. All done.
And we can get a picture.
Oops. All done. Yay! So we are all done in the chocolate lab. That was a great experience. I learned how to make my own chocolate bar, and while it was waiting to harden, they actually did like a whole education thing about how you make chocolate bars. All the way from the ingredients, like how the cocoa nibs grow and where they get cocoa from, the plants, everything, all the way up until how the chocolate bar is made. So actually a really great presentation, about 45 minutes, and I have a chocolate bar I can eat later now. Now I'm gonna go upstairs and check out the museum up there. So we're inside the Hershey Factory now, or what it would be. This is kind of like what it's like inside the factory to make the chocolate. Making kisses. So in this room, it's all about how the chocolate is made. Grinding the beans in this cool machine, extracting the liqueur, milk meets the chocolate, mixing it in. Neat. One of the things I love about this museum is that there's a lot more that goes into the chocolate than you actually think. So like the examples of the machines and all the illustrations on the walls, there's so much more that goes into how these chocolate bars are actually made. One of the things the lady said that's kind of surprised me was that there's 40 to 50 beans in every 1 to 2 regular Hershey's milk chocolate bars. Like that's how many beans it takes to make a regular chocolate bar. That's a lot. Look at the advertising. Alright, let's do a time-lapse timeline. Here we go. See if you can catch it. If you really want to read it, you can push pause. I love the marketing and the promotions too, especially the old ones from like whenever the company first started. The art is just incredible, right? Additional exhibits about the town of Hershey, the hotel. Oh, see, tribute to Reese's. Here's a little bit about the Butterfly House and Atrium that we visited on Tuesday. Alright, so that was just a quick look at the upstairs of the Hershey Museum tour. Definitely recommend it if you're coming to Hershey to check some things out. The museum is open year-round, so you can come here anytime or check it out. I forgot to mention that when you're going upstairs to do the Hershey tour, museum tour upstairs, for kids they have the Apprentice Guide, which is like a walkthrough scavenger hunt type thing, and whenever you complete it, they give you like a coin and some other things that go along with it. For kids that are a little bit younger than that, they have like an I Spy game, so they give you like this card, and it's things to look for. It's like a visual scavenger hunt while you're walking around upstairs. So definitely fun for the whole family. Make sure you come visit. Okay, so I am here to sample 6 chocolates from around the world and was told to try them in decreasing order. So I'm gonna start with the strongest one first, which is Tanzania. Let it be noted that I got water as well to clean my palate because I think these are gonna be pretty strong. Tanzania, 75% cacao. Very strong. Next will be Venezuela. Venezuela. A little bit sweeter. A little bit sweeter. I like that one a lot better than the other one. You know, it's only 3% different, but you can definitely taste the difference. And then I have Mexico. Light blue for Mexico. Mexico on the map. Here you go, Mexico. Okay. I'm like tasting the gradual progression of how it's not as strong from each country. I'm glad she suggested it to do it this way. To start with the strongest first, and then go backwards because they're getting better, honestly. Next up would be Ghana, 40%. Find the orange one here. Ghana. That's really tasty. That's almost like a hot chocolate. That's pretty good. I like that one. I would get that one regular. It was like a hot chocolate beverage. It's pretty good. Now we have Java, 33%. Java, blue. Okay, now I get it. Like now it's like more like dessert. So I'll go back. They're getting sweeter and sweeter. I really like them. And we're gonna finish with Hershey's, 33% also, just like Java. We'll see if it tastes just like Java though. All right. Light green Hershey's. Very similar to Java, probably a little bit sweeter, a little bit more, a little more sugary than Java. I think Java's is more like a hot beverage, and this is more like a kid's hot chocolate. That's really good. Yummy. Wow, that was fun. Definitely do this. So they give you like a map and it tells you a little bit about each chocolate and where it's from in the world, and then what percent of cacao it is. It's really good, and it's not as bad. I think we tried this one before, and I think I remember the chocolates being like really bitter, but I might have done it the wrong way. I definitely suggest doing like she did, like the server had told me, to start with the highest percentage of cacao first and then work backwards, so it definitely gets sweeter and a little bit more tastier as they go. But check it out, it's really fun. And if you're looking for something to eat, we have the Pantry Cafe. The Hershey Pantry is a restaurant here in Hershey, and they have an additional location here at the Hershey Story. Like sandwiches and stuff like that, and desserts. One day we'll go to the Hershey Pantry and I'll show you their menu. It's actually a really good place to eat. It's one of our favorites, so we'll go back and check it out. All right, so I think that concludes our tour of the Hershey Story. We've had a really great experience here. We got to do the chocolate lab, we got to do chocolate tasting, and a walk through the museum experience upstairs. Highly recommended if you're coming to Hershey to visit for a weekend, a couple days. Definitely something fun to do in the off season because they're open year round. I'll put the link to the Hershey Story in the description below so you can come back and find out more information. And then also, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I love the interactions. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more. We're gonna be doing a whole series about the Hershey and what we can do in the off season. And then of course, once spring comes around and Hershey Park is open, we'll go back and do some more adventures there too. So thanks for watching, guys.